release, and now it's Electro from Spider-Man: No Way Home, and this is something we just got to talk about. So let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, Mr. Mom Collectibles. I am back with another video, and today we are going to be looking at another release from Hot Toys. I mean, people want releases, and I've been saying I think going into the end of this year, it's going to be a rough one for the wallets. So we got to be careful because they're going to be dropping some power, I guess you could say. And here we are. So this is I want to bring up the original listing. This is from Sideshow's page. This is Electro. I just want to kind of give you a little bit of a recap on this and give you where we stand with this figure from Sideshow's point of view. So the figure, it is waitlisted, expected to ship between October, December. So now it is officially out. It is actually September. So it was released overseas, and so right now we're looking at 285 plus tax and shipping. But I just want to bring up the photo. So this is one thing I wanted to talk about with Electro. With Doc, my thoughts on Doc Ock with the head sculpt and things like that. This is one that I was very concerned about, and I said this last week. I was giving reactions to Doc Ock. I thought that the prototype photos to Jamie Foxx with Electro were fantastic. I thought nothing needed to be changed on the sculpt. I thought that he looked exactly like the character from the movie. And I really, like, if you asked me if anything needed to be changed, I said no, do not change a single thing. Hot Toys, I think they delivered. So now here are the final blogger photos. So I just want to flip through them, give you my thoughts on this. And my thoughts are, it looks utterly fantastic. This head sculpt could possibly be top tier status. I'm left speechless that they were, it just the way it is. The character of Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was, some people liked it. I think a majority of people didn't because of the direction they went with him. Obviously they went with a more, a different style with it, which was from the comic books or the cartoon. There was TV show series or whatever it was that had him blue. So it wasn't exactly an original design. It was something that they, they kind of, reinvent, used, but a lot of people didn't like that version. So when he was brought back in, people were kind of worried. Even Jamie Foxx, I remember, was worried about if he was going to be blue or not, and they completely just, reinvented the design, the character, and here we got this version, which I thought was spot on. But that sculpt is just, I mean, I'm looking at this compared to, the original photos, and I just don't see. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and really kind of nitpick the details, the features, but I don't see any degradation from the original to the final. I mean, it looks perfect to me. I know we throw around numbers all the time. Oh, it's a 10 out of 10. This sculpt could be easily a top 10 sculpt. I mean, the likeness to Jamie Foxx. I mean, I'm just looking at it from different, like, it doesn't even matter the angles. You look at the angles, it's there. I love the design of the suit. I love the origins of it. I love, using the arc reactor from Stark to give him more energy and stuff like that. And I love how when he gets into like full power mode, you get the effect on his face that is reminiscent of Electro. So I absolutely love that look. What was interesting was in the original listing, I was trying to see, but they do call it out here. I wanted to see about if the arc reactor does light. I forgot if the arc reactor light up, and it says LED light up areas located at circle shaped arc reactor and chest. So yeah, the arc reactor. I mean, I kind of forgot about it because this is one that, like I said, came out such a long time ago. But the arc reactor does light up. So I would be, USB wiring that one up so it stays on permanently. But I love the effects. The yellowing effects off the body look like they're a little bit reused. We see them all the time with electrical effects and stuff. I love this idea. This is obviously a Photoshop, but I love the idea of the translucent Spider-Man with the electrical. I mean, that's just so cool. And I have to say they're stepping up the blogger photos with using different artists to take, photos and stuff. So these photos just really, really awesome. And I love just seeing all these visuals and giving you concepts and ideas of, different posing options and stuff like that. But this is one I was so happy with. Here posing it with your Doc Ock. This is one that I was worried about, and then the final one's going to be the Green Goblin in terms of the Willem Dafoe head sculpt. Like I said, the Alfred Molina one is just, it is what it is. We move on from that one. But these two are ones I think that they had to nail. I mean, they just had to nail these two. This one, and then you finally have the Green Goblin. So they nailed it. Kudos to Hot Toys. Like I said, sometimes when you see the final production, the sculpt you loses some softness, whatever have you, but this one looks absolutely spot on. Like that sculpt is just it. There's no, I have literally no complaints about the character, the figure. I love everything that was done about it. I love the design of the suit, the origins of it. Like I said, the yellow and the look. Now, I don't unfortunately, this is one that I missed out on, believe it or not, and so I'm on the wait list for it, but, I also have some backups I'll be, looking into for it as well, so I'm not too concerned about it. So because he's one that, it took a little bit, but he went on wait list though, so, this line is very expensive. I mean, this is one of those things where if you need Electro, you need a Sinister Six. I mean, this you need them. You need them, and so it's just one of those things where this line, like I said, is gonna be very expensive, and those who are committing, absolutely kudos to it. I mean, I'm getting a majority of the figures. I'm not getting Doctor Strange or I don't have the black and gold Spider-Man or things like that. So, but this is a line where this kind of going back into the release of figures, things are starting to stack up. If you have a pre-order for Doc Ock, that's out there. RoboCop, that's out there. Peacemaker, and now you have Electro. The pre-orders are coming in, and we're still missing Tobey Maguire Spider-Man regular and deluxe. We're missing Green Goblin regular and deluxe. So you just got to be mindful. Red and blue Spider-Man, no, that's next year. But there's you got to be mindful with your wallets, curating your collection. Just saying that again, because these pre-orders are coming in fast, and people have been asking for stuff. Where's this? Where's that? And Hot Toys is, I mean, if we recall last year, Q4, they want to push this stuff out. They want to, make sure their books are good, and they want to, push these products out. And I remember last year, Q4, we were getting hit with a lot of releases per week. And so it seems like, history is repeating itself, which it shouldn't be a surprise. So just be mindful, be careful, and have fun collecting as always. Um, in terms of display options, because like I said, this figure, I'm just going to dial back to the original because the figure itself has, let me pull up this photo, because he has a standard hexagon base. I just want to give you guys a display option idea. For those who, I hate these hexagon style displays, but the figures themselves, they're definitely diving into a lot of like, the Hot Toys is doing more of the diorama bases. And so one option I'm going to be doing is actually utilizing the lizard base. And so the lizard base itself, if you notice, it has hints of electricity. It has hints of everything, sand, but it has hints of electricity on it. So one option that you could do, because a lot of people won't use this actually for their Spider-Man because they don't want the crotch grabber to like pinch the waist and damage the suit. So one option I'm going to be doing, I want to see how that looks, is actually I'm going to be utilizing the lizard base to display my Electro. And I think that's going to be really awesome because, like I said, you have hints of the electricity in here along with other aspects. And I think it's gonna be really cool to see the lizard and then Electro hovering above him with like full power mode with like the design on his face, the electricity. So that's just the display option for you guys. So if you guys have the lizard, and I know a lot of people, like I said, they're not going to display him with Spider-Man permanently because they don't want to damage the Spider-Man suit. Another option is to consider maybe dropping Electro on there because, like I said, it's going to complement really well with this display base with the electricity. And if that's if you're going to build like a Sinister Six display, so that's just an idea for you guys. But like I said, going back to Electro, phenomenal. I didn't have any complaints from the figure originally. I was just worried if Hot Toys could maintain that level of quality to final production. Got to say they have. The sculpt is absolutely a contender for top 10 easily for me. That was even back when it was released, the prototypes. So absolutely fantastic release from Hot Toys. Like I said, guys, drop a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Let me know, your comments below. Are you picking this one up? Are you passing? And even if you're not getting it, what are your thoughts on the sculpt? Give me a rating on the sculpt. I'm interested to see what your rating is. For me, it's easily a 9. I mean, to go 10 status is very hard. That's, we got to have a conversation about that on a separate video because a lot of people throw out 10s and, are the rating from sculpts different nowadays than what they were used to be? I know like Yondu was like the premier sculpt, but there's just so many that are coming in. This is easily, it meets a 9. If not, I mean, it's borderline 10 status. Like that photo there, it's Jamie Foxx. If you showed anybody else, that could have been a production photo. instead of a toy. But let me know in the comments below what you guys are thinking. Until the end, this is Mr. Mom Collectibles. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a great one.